So hot stones, they actually come in a variety of different types of stones. My stones that I use are basalt. So what is that? That is volcanic rock. So why did I choose basalt as a stone? It holds the heat quite a lot longer, I find, than other stones. For example, someone might come in and they've got nerve issues. They've got quite a bit of pain that goes from head to toe. And they've told me after they have that hot stone treatment, they feel so good for a few days after the treatment. Now, this varies from person to person. You may not feel so good after the treatment. It's very variable by person to person. So predominantly I get people coming in and they say they just feel so great after. Other things that people want hot stone for is, let's say they have a lot of neck tension or back tension. We get these lovely hot stones on them, and I'm using the hot stones to massage as well. I'm not just popping them on your body and they just kind of sit there. I'm actually using them to massage. And so it's the overwhelming response I get from my clients is that it's just so relaxing. They feel so good after for a few days. They've got a lot less tightness, let's say, in their neck, in their back, or let's say the hips if we're working on that area. Then they just feel a little more themselves, I guess you could say. The stones themselves, they vary in size. So you can see different sizes here of the stones. There's a smaller one, there's a larger one, quite a bit thicker with that. There's also these tiny, tiny ones. So these tiny ones I use for the toes. They go right in between the toes. These big ones, I can use them for, let's say, the thighs or your back. And so I would show you, let's say I'm on someone's back and I've got these two big stones. So we're just pretending that there's someone in front of me. I'm doing a massage here. So we start off maybe at the low back. We move up the spine. We're not really putting any pressure right on the spine. We never want to do that, but just into the paraspinals, all the tissues along the spine. Maybe getting into the very top of the glutes. We're getting into the muscles right between those shoulder blades that hold a lot of tension in there, or just above the shoulder blades. And we use the edge of the stone to really draw in around that shoulder blade and kind of get right in there to a lot of the tight muscles that a lot of people have in that area. Lots of people hold their tension in their neck. So this is great for getting tension out of that neck. So that's an example. And so we just use the stones, kind of smoothing them over the body to help release that tension and tight muscles. Yeah, so I would recommend either calling me directly or emailing me directly. You can always text if you're someone who really likes to text. I've got business cards around the gym. You can always ask someone at the sport desk or the track desk. They will know who I am and they will get you in touch with me, not a problem. So that's how you would get a hold of me.